Sorry, I got you. All right. Shit. I'm trying to get into the YouTube on my phone so that I could.
What's up, my N words? No hard R. Mikaela said I could do it. She gave me the pass. No hard R.
Oh shit. What's up, y'all? I got to talk like I'm from Texas because I'm here now. Jen Rodriguez says, "Good morning, sporadic boys."
Hey, Jen, fuck you.
Kane,
That's
you
true. We've been sporadic. I mean, no fault of mine. Well, it's my kidney's fault. Well, it is my fault because I had said Monday. I got to take the show off Monday. I got my ultrasounds. I go all the way there. Well, all the way. It's up the street. And they weren't even open yet. Get there at 7:45 and the door's locked. And I'm thinking on the thing. And she opens the door. Is like, "Can I help you?" I go, "Yeah, Doug Peterson, I'm here." And she goes, "Oh, you're tomorrow."
Oh shit.
Ugh. Okay, well, I'll be back.
It's awful.
And then I sat in there yesterday forever.
So did you have to?
I was like the second person in there, and people would come in, and they kept letting other people go. I'm like 4 or 5 people kept going. Finally, I went to the desk and I said something. I go, "Why do they keep going before me?" "Oh, they're having a different test." I'm like, all right, well, I mean, it's after 9. My appointment. I've been sitting here. She's like, "Oh, I know. We got to get everything set up." I'm like, okay. Well, you were aware of the appointment, right? It didn't surprise you?
Wait, is that one of the ones where you had to go into the thing and not move for what?
No, that's an.
Oh no, you had an
That's
ultrasound.
an MRI.
Yeah. Who just asked me?
Very
Christine,
invasive, this ultrasound, though. I'll tell you, very invasive.
they push hard, right, with that gel and shit.
Oh, I'll tell you the story.
All right.
What were you saying?
Christine asked how my flight was. It was good. It wasn't a little turbulence, but nothing out of the ordinary.
Hey, fuck off.
All right.
Sorry, Corey B has not come. Man, you try hard, man, Chris. You try really hard. Why don't you call us today, Fwalk? I guess you can't. Jay's not. He doesn't.
I don't have my normal board.
Well, you
so.
can always hold the phone up to the fucking.
Yeah, I could. Here,
you can
here's
still
my.
call the same number. Yeah.
Here's my.
That is my challenge. It's a daily challenge, Fwalk.
Here's the call. There it is.
Call that number. Start talking in Bing Bong and prove that you're not Chris.
Bing bong. Oh shit.
Well, you think of a more succinct way to put it.
There's no other way to put it. Oh shit. Yeah, right. KL said now he'll disappear because you called his ass out.
What does he think I'm going to do? I'm going to call him out every time I see him in there. Bing bong, long duck dong. Fuck.
Oh, my wife's here. Hi, Tracy. Haven't seen you in a couple days.
This has been like the best time ever, right, Tracy? Have you been going out? You got some man to plow your pussy?
Yeah. Tracy's in the chat making sure she doesn't see chicks in the room. And you know what's crazy? So I called her on FaceTime the other day and see that pillow right here? She's like, "What the fuck is that?" And I go, "It's a bitch's bag. She left it on the chair." Like, I'm not that dumb. She thought it was a woman's bag.
Come on.
Like,
Really?
I was like, that's...
It's as big as a fucking couch cushion. I guess women will carry bags like that, but still.
But she's like, whose fucking bag is that? I was like, oh my God.
Wow, she misses you.
Yeah.
Drinking this morning? Crack that box of wine awfully early.
I know. She said she does miss me. I'm a good guy when I want to be.
Kyle has always got your back, Jay.
He can't do. Yeah, no, I know. Kayla. Whatever. I mean, no, she can't. I mean, I can't. You're right. Absolutely. I've definitely outkicked the coverage.
You outkicked the coverage. There's no sense
There's
in
no-
denying it.
No, I don't deny it. I don't. Yeah. I'm okay with it. It's not that we can't do better. Rick, you're not helping me out, bro.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Hey, everybody, look who's here.
Woo!
Wow, look who's here, everybody.
Oh, God,
yeah. Woo! Looking like Steve Carell in season 1 of The Office.
Jesus, I thought we weren't having to see fucking Jay's face. I thought he was in Dallas.
No,
I am
well,
in Dallas. Look.
He might be dropping off at the end, so we'll only have
Yeah.
like a little bit of it, a little bit of him. What are you doing? What's up? Good to see you.
Yeah, fucking. What do you mean? What I've been doing? I'm fucking depressed now because I'm back in the United States.
Yeah, it's just we don't have the monkey balls that you saw in Costa Rica.
Depressed, yeah, man. I'm not fucking. I have
Really?
people fucking. Hola, buenos dias.
Pura
fucking,
vida.
Pura vida. Fucking this that.
God, wasn't a week enough though?
You fucking no,
Now
dude. I
let's-
would no.
We'll talk about it on the show.
I want to go. I want to go back. It was
Wow.
nice.
You want to live there? What?
No.
Really?
No, it's one of those
Maybe have
things
a
where you're like, I want to live this life in the fucking, in the rainforest and in the sun and in the. But then you get there and you're like, you're just depressed, but like in Spanish, It's funny though. I got there and I'm like, hi, thank you, goodbye. But then like 2 days later, I'm like, hola, cómo estás? Pura vida. I'm like, who the fuck am I? I got back to the United States. We landed in fucking Atlanta and I'm like, hola. And the lady's like, I'm fucking from here.
Yeah. All right, let's get going. I feel like you're wasting funny stuff.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, we're back! Welcome back to the show, everybody. Welcome back. Today on the show, who's this Spanish guy?
Hola, it's me.
What is happening with the music?
Me llamo Corey.
Shut it off. All right, now I can hear you. Welcome
Me llamo
back,
Corey. Yo soy Papi Chulo.
So you're back from vacation, and then, well, you were back from sickness, and then back from vacation. I feel like I haven't seen you in a month.
No, we just saw you. You saw me right before I went to Vegas.
Yeah, it feels like a month ago.
That was a week and a half ago, yeah.
We had to fill in. We got people for you. Kevin Kenny filled in. Did you know that?
Wait, what? Wait.
Yeah, a couple times actually.
Wait.
Twice.
wait.
Not every day,
Wait.
just twice.
No, twice.
Wait,
Yeah,
what
twice.
the fuck?
Yeah. Why?
Whoa, cool.
You didn't see the stories? I
never saw the day. Never would have thought the day.
Oh, you never would have seen. Oh, okay.
Never would have seen the day.
It was interesting.
Yeah,
He
sure
couldn't
it
say
was.
much about Odyssey and why he was fired because.
Oh,
he
you
wanted-
try to get the lowdown. You were like,
Yeah.
you want to see, yeah.
Of course, but he wants to keep his severance. Selfish.
He gets severance.
Yeah.
We didn't. Fuck that guy. God.
He gets a severance pay.
Well, because the way he framed it, it was more of a mutual parting of the ways. He hated it. He was getting no ratings at night on any of the stations because kids don't listen to the radio at night
No.
anymore. And so he was wanting out and he was wanting to move and he was just over it. And then they were like, thinking the same thing. We get no ratings. We're wasting a lot of money. So, yeah.
What's
I
he
guess
doing now?
They parted amicably. He lives in Miami. He's going to start a podcast with somebody else, some musical dude that we can.
He made enough money during severance to move to Miami?
That's what I said. Is this a new thing? You get fired and buy a house? Because he bought a house.
You bought a house?
I think he still works at MTV, so he still has that income. So he's up here like twice a month. He said.
That's all right.
I know.
I didn't think
I
MTV
know.
paid that much money. Holy fuck.
They pay him. I'm sure he's making like $10,000 a month just doing MTV.
There's no fucking way. I used to work at VH1, when they actually paid some decent money. That's the same family, and it's freelance work. It's
Yeah,
freelance
Viacom.
TV work.
Yeah.
Yeah, Viacom. So there's no, I don't. Maybe he is. I don't know. But yeah. So yeah.
Good for
No
him.
Corey, but people seem to enjoy him.
That's great.
Well, that's what happens. You disappear. I'm left grasping.
I'm
at
not
straws.
mad. I just thought it was funny. I didn't know that you got Kevin on. That's crazy.
Yeah. No, I know.
I didn't know you and Kevin were best friends.
I haven't spoken to him outside of the show. Jay on the
Kevin's,
other. You know what,
yeah,
though?
Kevin's good. Kevin's good. Kevin was great. Kevin was good, man.
Good thing about Kevin though is like he stepped right into your shoes as far as mocking Jay.
Yeah,
He was
yeah,
right
yeah.
there.
He
He was right there
Everyone
with him.
mocks Jay. I mean, that's just the thing.
He's like,
That's
Jay
why the
acts like
bird's
we-
called the Mocking Jay. You know what I mean? It's not called the Mocking Corey. It's the Mocking Jay.
He's like Jay. He talks like we talk all the time. It's like Jay will text me out of the blue. Hey, bro, what's up? And I don't know. He doesn't respond to Jay either. So.
And you know what?
It's
To
all
fucking
three of
call
us.
him out. Wait a minute. To call him out on his fucking lies. The guy's lying. He calls me, yo, what are you doing this weekend? I was like, well, I'm working. Well, I'm in Jersey City. I don't have a car if you want to pick me up. Fuck you, bro. Because then I gotta pick you up at Show Killer Mike's house, you scumbag. Fuck
that
you.
he hangs out with Show Mike still?
Yeah,
Oh,
those guys
God.
are like best buds.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you talk to him
See-
about him? Did you guys talk about him at all?
No, I didn't want to. I didn't want to give him the fucking.
Oh man, too
I
bad.
mean,
would've.
he came up. I know. We got to have him on when you're here, so you can ask all these questions.
Show Killer Mike or Kevin
No,
Kenny?
fuck no, Kevin.
You want to have Show Killer Mike on the show? That'd be a great show.
Yeah, I might.
Hey, you know what? You know what we should do? I should reach out to him and say, hey, we want to promote your restaurant. Because, he's getting into the restaurant industry.
Who is?
Show Killer Mike. He bought a restaurant in Jersey City.
Oh, really?
Which Kevin was mocking because he has no.
Yes.
Your margins are razor thin, and he doesn't
Yeah.
know anything about running a restaurant.
Yeah.
And this is maybe the worst time to
Hey,
start
that
a
your
restaurant.
PPMs were bad?
Yeah, no shit. All right, so enough about that. Anyway, Corey's back, and I'm excited, and he's not as excited to be here, but that's okay.
That's just how it is from vacation, man. Vacations are such a fucking. There's why even go on vacation? Because you go on vacation, you're loving your life, you're just so excited. Then you go back home and you're like, what the fuck happened? What just happened?
I know, but
Like
isn't
I
it-
was just so happy, and now I'm back here, and everyone's like, "How was your trip?" And the answer is always the same. It's not long enough, obviously, but it's like, "How was your fucking?" Yeah, it was better. My life was better. Is that what you want to hear from me? Now I'm fucking back.
Yeah, but you can't stay like that forever. I mean, you can't always be in vacation mode. You got to work. I guess
Yeah,
you
yeah,
could
that's-
work from there, but what are you going to do for comedy?
That's my thing. Like the thing is, you think you're gonna be happy, but it's just your life's just changed for a week or two. So like
Right.
it's just living that life for a week or two. But if you live that life every day for months, you would just be depressed again, but like in Espanol instead of English.
You get sick of that, like the people, the locals in Turks and Caicos. They fucking hate it. It's
Yeah,
paradise.
but they're also working for all the fucking white people. You know what I mean?
Who tip
I'd hate
very
it too if I was cleaning up
generously.
your shit sheets and your fucking throw up towels. You know?
We didn't have any of that in my house. Our house. Nobody got drunk enough to throw up everywhere. But we don't have monkey balls here, but I mean, we have everything else.
Yeah,
by
you've
the
got
way.
some fucking other guy's balls on the train.
Yeah, that's true. We have a different kind of monkey balls.
Corey, are you fuck you? Are you one of those people that like now that you got home, do you put your suitcase in the corner or do you unpack right away? Are you?
Jay,
is your-
Jay, I have to leave again Friday to go to fucking
Oh, right. Right.
Indianapolis. So I don't ever. My suitcase is always out now.
See, actually, if I were you, I would feel really. Because when I was in Turks for a week, I needed the home base. I needed to have some
Really?
sort of normalcy. So and you don't even have a chance to come back and be normal. You got to go again, and then you got to go again. See,
No, I got back. I mean, I think it was the fact that we did so many fun things, and every morning we woke up and we had they had the buffet of fruit and shit. Like we'd wake up and we'd walk to the fruit. and
Oh,
we'd
yeah.
we'd
Well, it
eat
doesn't
there.
work to you.
No, but I'm saying like everything was at the resort and everything was so easy. Like we meander to the beach and then we walked to the fucking pool and then we got in the car and drove to the rainforest and drove back. Like that was just it was fun.
Well, all right. Yeah, I want some more details. Like, where did you see the monkey balls? Were you actually in a jungle, or were you on some?
The monkey
safe
balls.
path?
So we stayed on this peninsula, which is like it was like a little private peninsula just for resorts. and fucking rich ass people with big ass houses. But apparently Mel Gibson had a house on this fucking little peninsula. And we went for this little nature walk at the nature center on the peninsula, and that's where all the monkeys were, and anteaters, and fucking macaws, and like all these crazy ass birds that you only see like on cereal boxes.
Did he
Cereal
lead you to the
box.
Fruit Loops?
Yeah, he led me to the Fruit Loops. It was a bunch of gay guys.
I mean the gay part of
yeah,
town.
yeah.
He knows. It always knows.
And then we rented a car, so we didn't need like the shuttle. People were like taking shuttles with other people to like, you know, to these trips and excursions. But we had a car, so we just went wherever we wanted. And like one day we woke up, we're like, let's go to the waterfall trail and at the Amazon, or not the Amazon, but in the rainforest. So we drove an hour and 20 minutes to the rainforest.
Yikes! Wow.
And we did. Yeah, it was all right. The only reason why it took an hour and 20 minutes is because their roads aren't straight roads. You know what I mean? It's not like the interstate here. It should have took. It was only 20 miles away, so it should have took
Oh wow.
30 minutes tops. You know what I mean? But it took so long because you got to fucking go through the.
Is that a safe place or is it a dangerous place? Like
Yeah, we had no issues. There was no danger. It was Liberia, Costa Rica, even in San
Liberia
Jose.
sounds dangerous.
Yeah, it was not. It's their second biggest city. But even in San Jose, they say there's pickpocketers and stuff that you got to watch out for. But no one's like getting mugged and shot up and whatnot. But yeah, we traveled. We stopped and got some empanadas. And my Spanish is just good enough to where I can like ask basic things and they think I'm still Spanish. So it's like, yeah.
Like so, you got more than hola and.
Yeah. I can communicate a little bit.
Because they say you're not supposed to. I read that. I don't know why I would read this, but it came up, and they say you're not. If you only know like the greetings, you're not supposed to even use the greetings because then they're
they
tricked into
start
thinking.
they start speaking Spanish to you,
Right.
and then you're like, I know habla, and they're like, well, why the fuck did you start hablaing then?
Why did you start obliged?
But it's funny because I pulled up, we land, and I'm hi, hello, thank you, and then 2 days later I'm like, hola, cómo estás, buenos días, pura vida.
Wow. So would you live there?
Oh man, if I had to, if I had needed no extradition,
You'd get sick of it. Ah, God, we got to go to the fucking.
I think
rainforest
you'd
again.
get sick of. I think you'd get sick of anywhere you live.
Right.
You know what I mean? Even if it's paradise, I think people are still sick of living in paradise. But I don't know.
I mean, I got sick. I didn't think I would ever get sick or want to leave New York City. Then you get sick of it.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, I've done this. Let's try. But I think as humans, we're pretty nomadic. I don't know. People are like, I want to just settle down somewhere. But it's like, are you ever settled? Like, why are you going on vacation so much if you're settled? No, because you want to go places.
Yeah.
You want to be somewhere else.
Would you recommend Costa Rica?
Hell yeah, very fucking fun.
Yeah.
Very cool. Fucking the people were all super nice. I mean, I'm guessing because they were getting paid, but everywhere we were, they were nice. And the food was good. Fruit, a lot of not those kind of fruits, but
What about the weather?
dude, sun every day. We had no rain.
Nice. See, that sounds more fun than. Look, Rick, I'm not trying to bash Turks and Caicos, but it sounds like there's more to do there than there.
Yeah, Turks and Caicos is just you chill on the beach.
Right. Which I love. Yeah.
That's cool sometimes, but if I was gonna do that, I'd just go to Miami. It's a lot cheaper.
That's
You know what I
cool.
mean? But in Costa Rica, there's like 5 different rainforests and an active volcano. We saw a volcano, a mini volcano, or as they call it, a volcanito. And we saw it, and it was
It's
activo.
almost like you can fake your way through speaking Spanish. That sounds like volcano, but
It is. That's how you say it. Little volcano is volcanito. And yeah, dude, it was fucking cool. And you could do all kinds of stuff like that. You could do zip lining. We did zip lining. We went fishing one of the days. We went snorkeling. We went and did the fucking natural springs, which is like the springs that they have. And then we did waterfall. And then we went tubing down the river, which is fucking crazy. Because then at the end of the river,
man.
no, it was fine. At the end of the river, though, the locals were like jumping in, like the Spanish little Spanish kids were jumping into the river, and one of them was looking at us and was basically talking in Spanish because they probably saying fucking dumb gringos, and I was like,
These
I was
rivers
like,
so dirty. I
I
can't
was,
believe we.
they were swimming in it.
Oh well, their immune systems are toughened up to it. They've been swimming in it since they're kids.
Yeah, I was
Feces
like,
doesn't bother them.
I was like, oye, dame comida. And he looked at me. He was like, "What the fuck?" And I was
What
like,
is that?
"Yo tengo mucho hambre." And I was like, basically, give me food. I'm very hungry. And he started looking at me, and I was like, "Tu tiene hamburguesas?" And he said, "Yeah." And he looked like he was gonna go give me one.
You can bark orders at random Costa Ricans and they'll get you stuff?
He looked like he wanted to, but he didn't stop. Yeah.
Wow. So you can only do that to the help in Turks and Caicos.
No, they were funny. They were funny. They just expect me to speak Spanish to them at all. You know what I mean?
Wow. And then Jay's sitting in what looks like a prison cell.
Again,
What do you mean a prison? So this is a nice room, man.
he's in a Homewood Suites or whatever. What is
I'm
it?
in
Right.
the Wingate by Wyndham.
Same
Like
difference.
right outside of DFW in the fucking
Oh, you're
there's
right outside the airport.
Yeah, like literally
Wow.
yeah. And then from here I got to drive to South Lake. I don't know if you guys know anything
Nobody
about Dallas.
knows. Nobody knows.
It's like 20 minutes from here. It's like a really affluent
Why didn't they
place.
Why didn't they put you in a hotel in Southgate?
Because it was $100 a night rather than $40 a night here.
It looks $40 a night.
Bro, don't even fucking
$40 a
The
night.
fucking loop in.
I know.
Behind me, the
Is mo-
motels on Route 1 and 9, right where I
I
live,
know.
are way more than $40 a night.
Is that where the oil workers put the Mexicans in that hotel?
Bro,
$40
but I'll
a
tell you-
night. Jesus Christ!
I tell you what, I go to fucking I went across the street to the 7-Eleven. They sell beer, guns, and cowboy hats.
Yeah, you're in
Literally right
Texas.
across the street. It's
Yeah,
fucking insane.
White tees, wife beaters, and
Yeah.
and
Now look, I mean, that's probably, is that a suite or is that just a room?
that's a
so
suite. He's got a couch. Look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a little area here, and then my bed is literally right there. It's a king size bed, and you know what's fucked up? The fucking house cleaning hasn't come in 2 days since I've been here.
They don't,
They don't do that
much
no more.
anymore.
They don't.
Oh no!
You have to ask. Ever since
Oh, I didn't
COVID.
know that.
Ever since COVID. Unless you, well, at the $40 hotels, motels, that's what they do.
They probably don't come at all there.
Like I got fucking chicken wing sauce on my sheets. I gotta like call them.
You're such a Neanderthal, dude.
So I gotta call them to fucking fix it.
We
It's
had,
like
we had live-in maids in Turks.
It's not chicken wing sauce. It's his herpes fucking popped, and he's got blood on his sheets now. And he's like, "It's chicken wing sauce. Chicken wing sauce."
Were you nervous that was going to pop? This is a job interview you're on, right? Or something like that?
I don't
What
have
are you-
one. I don't have one right.
What are you doing down there?
So I am. I'm kind of training for this job. I'm gonna be working for
are you
it with
yelling?
I don't know. Am I yelling?
Yeah, you're yelling. Turn your volume.
I'm sorry. I can't hear. So my headphones are into the computer. I can't hear what I sound like. I'm training for this job, learning about robots. So I'm doing the devil's work. Robots that are going to take over work. I
Wait,
know.
are you working? Are you on this job for a company, or what is what is this? What is going on?
Yeah,
right now?
kind of. It's a company called Robot Lab, and you got to their headquarters. Like I said, it's in South Lake. So I'm learning about robots. I'm learning about how to program them, how to map them, how
If
to.
there's one career detour we figured Jay would take, it would be into the robotic industry.
Where did you find this job offer?
Believe it or not, they found me, and it's going to be more of like a.
Where?
Was it one
They
of those
just-
text messages that I've been getting? Like, hey, we have a job opportunity for you, and you
Yeah.
just click the link and you go.
No,
to it?
no.
Oh, look at
A
this!
fr-
No, look at this guy's resume. He does a podcast and crawls in crawl spaces and houses.
No, so-
he's
so
perfect
that-
for robotics.
So the guy that started this franchise in Jersey is a guy I've known for a long time. He opened it. He's like, "Hey, you're really good talking to people because I am, and I just need
Haven't
you
seen
to.
it.
You should come out with me one day, Kane."
Just continue the story.
So I was like, "All right, cool." He whatever. So I was like, you know what? Robotics is the future. Like if you don't, every house will have a robot within 10 years. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to come to Dallas,
Are you
learn
trying to
about
sell? It
robots.
sounds like you're trying to sell us a house alarm.
I'm trying to get Corey to buy a robot, to be honest with you, because I don't get credit
Don't
for
you guys
it.
do? You guys sell robots?
Sell robots, yeah.
What kind of
Like,
robots do you guys sell?
We sell Pepper, the serve. You know the robots you see within the restaurants that serve you.
Dang,
We
what's
sell-
that gonna do in my house besides trip over my dogs and my rug, dude?
We also sell. They also sell vacuum robots that run 24 hours a day that come out
Yeah.
and clean your house.
I have one of those already.
It's called a
No.
Roomba.
No,
Yeah, it's
these
a
are
Roomba.
these are like high tech
Oh,
fucking
okay.
crazy.
What's it gonna do? Is it gonna do? Tell me, hola.
You can,
Hola,
you can-
Senor Corey.
I had it speaking Korean yesterday. It's fucking dope.
Tu casa
you
es
know?
muy listo.
Yeah. So I don't know. I'm giving it a shot. I don't know if I'm gonna like it, but you gotta jump in and learn. You know.
Shit, sounds fucking horrible, dude. You're not gonna like it.
I know. Fuck.
I mean,
You're,
I was
pays
there-
you money. I
you're
like
trying
it.
the sales pitch on us. Hey, robots are the future. You should buy a robot, Corey. Keep me afloat
No, so
again.
what they say is that robots help business owners do the jobs that humans don't want to do,
Stop.
so that
No,
they could do
that's
their
called
jobs.
Mex-
effectively.
pitch you heard
That's called a
yesterday.
Mexican, dude.
God. Yeah, no shit.
Actually, you only have to pay a robot $2.75 an hour if you do the math.
Shit, the
you
Mexicans
have to
in
pay
front of Home
robots?
Depot, less than
Well,
that.
no, if you buy them, that's what it works out
Is
to
that
in
one of
your
your
business.
sale pitches? Oh my god. Oh my god. That's one of his sale pitches. You only have to pay him $2.75 an hour. Jay, if
Listen,
I buy a robot, I don't want to pay it any money an hour.
Right.
Listen. Everybody has a marketing budget, right? This will go viral. When you go to a restaurant and you see
Stop
a
the
robot.
sell pitch.
No, I'm being serious. When you go to the restaurant and see a robot, what do? You take a
Get the
picture
fuck
of it.
out of there.
No, you take a picture
Nah,
of
we
it
can
and
take a
you
picture of
tag
it,
the restaurant, just like they do when they put your name wrong on the Starbucks cup under the
I will
logo.
say more places like the Boca Raton, the restaurant in Boca Raton, has a robot at the front, and all the kids love it, and it brings your room service to your room.
And
Yeah.
so what happens is you take $800 out of your marketing budget and you put it towards the financing of a robot, and you will reach more people.
Shut up,
just-
Jay. I'm so sick of this. Stop with the pitch.
You
I don't
asked
wanna-
me.
No, but I didn't ask you to go into the fuck. What did you learn yesterday? Repeat it word for word for me.
No, that's something
didn't
I
say
just made up
that.
right here on the spot.
That's what you're fucking doing now. Forbidden Ball says Jay's going to teach the robots how to leak hydraulic fluid onto towels. Yeah. If that's if Jay's responsible for one of the restaurant robots, just know that your food's been fucked.
Yeah.
Literally.
You fucked your ham, dude.
Yeah.
Good lord.
All right,
Jay,
dude, well, good luck, man. Good luck, Jay.
yeah.
I'm just trying it out. I don't even know if I'm going to come back and do it because I'm not sure I'm going to like it. But you know what? It's worth a shot.
So you're wasting 2 weeks out of your life down there?
That's what Tracy said. I don't know. I guess.
The person who knows you better than anybody else.
Dude just needed a break, dude. Needed a vacation.
So shit.
And they paid for it. So
They're like, hey, we'll put you up in the airport.
Yeah, he's like, I'll go, dude.
Not in the airport, near
I'll
the
live.
airport.
I'll live like Tom Hanks in Terminal, dude.
Actually, the sad part is that to me and NJ, that would be a nice room. Corey, that's a prison cell. But to me, it's like, oh, geez, I got a couch in here.
No, that's not a bad room. I'm looking at it. I'm like, yeah, it's not bad. It's not
it's not
bad.
horrible.
I
It's
mean,
not
they put me
horrible.
up in some shitty places for the doing these shows, the comedy shows. That's why I stopped. I told them to stop. I said, just give me money towards travel. I said, don't.
Really?
Yeah, because one of the times they put me up in this fucking shit ass hotel, and I was like, I'm not staying there.
Sketch part of town. I think you
Yeah,
told us
very.
about that.
It was in Atlanta. Yeah.
Yes, you told us about that. Fucking hilarious. Well, you missed the Blue Origin talk. I was wishing you were here for that. That would have been funny. But we got something new to talk about. You see Kanye's tweet?
Kanye has a lot of tweets. Are you talking about the one where he fucked his cousin?
Yeah.
And he just nonchalantly said it like we're just supposed to skim past the fact that he sucked his cousin's penis?
Yeah. I don't know if you saw it, but Ye actually
Wait,
tweeted
what?
this.
Do we believe it though? Or do
Oh.
we think it's just for
Why would you put that out there for
it's Kanye? Why?
Yeah, but if you don't know, he said, this song is called Cousins. It's a new one he's got out. About my cousin that's locked in jail for life for killing a pregnant lady a few years after I told him we wouldn't look at dirty magazines together anymore. Perhaps in my self-centered mess, I felt it was my fault that I showed him those dirty magazines when he was 6, and then we acted out what we saw. My dad had Playboy magazines, but the magazines I found on the top of my mom's closet were different. My name
what
is
were
Ye.
those?
Probably like the ones where because like Playboy doesn't show fucking and stuff.
Hardcore ones.
Yeah. I think one was called Wii, OUI, back in the day. I found a couple of those when I was a kid. I was like,
They were
holy
hardcore ones?
fuck. Oh yeah. Because
Oh,
I was
yeah.
just used to looking at you seeing like vaginas and boobs, and all of a sudden there's a cock in a fucking. I'm like, what is this? Why? This is hardcore porn, man. Like, so that's probably what he was looking at. He goes, my name is Ye, and I sucked my cousin's dick till I was 14.
Seriously?
Yeah.
That's what he said, yeah. He sucked
What
his
the
cousin's wiener
fuck?
until he was 14. And my question is that how old was his cousin?
Well, he said he started showing his cousin the porn when he was 6.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I mean. So
mean-
how old was he when he started S-ing his cousin's D?
Oh, I would say probably 8, 9, 10.
Oh my god.
I know. I mean, just when you think You know, it's kind of not a surprise. Many people say that, you know, the hip hop scene is just all gay. All these fake thugs and shit. I mean, we're hearing a lot of that through
The gang community too. The gang community is like there's a lot of
Are
like
they? Well, I mean, fuck, they walk around with their asses hanging out.
homosexuality, dude.
They know the origins. That's what's funny to me. It's like these guys who think they're hard asses and they walk around with their pants by their knees. Some of these guys, they know the origins of the sag. What do they call it? The sag or the droop?
Drooping,
Sag.
sagging,
The
same
sag.
thing. Sagging,
Yeah.
drooping.
I mean, that's you do that in prison. That started in prison to let other inmates know that you're down for getting fucked in the ass. They know that, and they walk around like that still. It's like, well,
Yeah, dude. I don't know why, but for the only reason to come out and say this now and to make that song is to stay relevant and to be. He's just doing anything and everything to just be in the tabloids.
don't you think that's? I mean, how bad do you want to be relevant? How important is it to you to be in the fucking tabloids?
He made a
every day?
damn Nazi T-shirt and sold it during the Super Bowl. I mean, bad. He wants it bad.
So he was like, "Well, the Nazi thing wore off. What can I do now? Oh,
Exactly.
incestuous sex. Maybe
the
that'll
Bianca-
keep people
yep.
talking."
So everything keeps wearing off. The Bianca thing, naked at
Mm-hmm.
the fucking Grammys. Remember the suit
Yeah,
where she was
yeah.
naked? That wore off. Then the Nazi thing happened. That wore off. Now this happened. It's gonna wear off in a couple of days because who cares? He sucked his cousin's dick. Wow. Okay. There's
Yeah,
people
I
doing
mean, I
that in
guess-
West Virginia every day.
Now that we talk about it, I suppose it isn't automatically true. But fuck, man, if he wrote a song about it, that cousin's still in jail. He just wrecked him.
Yeah, that cousin's like, he never sucked my dick.
Yeah, I mean, I hope
What if he
gets-
doesn't even have a cousin in jail though? Like, what if he's lying? What do we do then? Do we just write it off as, oh, that's crazy Kanye, or do we hold him accountable? Like, at what point? At what point does I don't think he's being held accountable anymore.
So at what point does this stop being entertaining and goes to criminal?
As far as the Nazi things and saying the Jews were never killed and the Hitler never it never happened. He said the Holocaust never happened. At what point do we hold him accountable and say, fuck it, we're canceling? We're like, he's done. Or do we just say, oh, that's Kanye being Kanye? Do we just always say that from now on?
I think that's kind of where we are, right? I mean, he's like the boy who cried wolf so many times. Wolf so many times
Woof.
that.
That's just Kanye.
Well, and now, do you remember the rumors about him and Jeffree Star hooking up?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
Jeffree
yes.
Star said that happened.
Yes.
Yeah. Jeffree Star tweeted after this whole Cousins thing. He's like, I mean, because they denied.
Yeah.
They called it stupid. Jeffree Star tweeted, okay, fuck it. The rumors were true. I mean, they both had ranches in Montana. They both lived in, what was it, Calabasas or something like that. So they were always within proximity of one another. So
And
it
Jeffrey
makes
always
sense.
said that he's had sex with people that you never know he'd had sex with.
Yeah. And I mean, that's probably something Jeffree Star wanted to fucking start barking about a long time
Oh
ago.
my God, his fucking relevancy has fallen off a lot. You know what I mean? So of course he wants to be relevant again. Jeffree
Yeah.
Star. Who's talked about Jeffree Star in the past fucking year? Nobody.
I don't think we've ever talked about Jeffree
Yeah.
Star. But so he found this as an opportunity. Yeah, he probably got excited. He saw Kanye's tweet. He's like, oh, sweet.
Hell yeah! Now I
I
can
get
talk
to tell
about
my
it. Yeah.
story now.
Yeah, because he probably never said anything about it before because Kanye probably wanted to keep it hush hush.
Isn't that crazy? Kanye is at the point, because I don't think any of us we're very nonplussed about this whole thing. I don't think any of us really care.
That's my thing is it's that's Ye, that's Kanye.
Wow.
But if this were someone else, like think about someone else who's like clean cut, and we don't think about them that way. You know what I mean?
If Ryan Reynolds came out and said he sucked a family member's
Oh, we'd be
cock-
like, what the fuck?
Actually, that wouldn't surprise me either.
I would.
How about
I'd be
Hugh Jackman?
on it.
Hugh Jackman would not surprise
Hugh
me.
Jackman, I'd be like, that makes sense. Yeah.
Who, you know what?
Hugh Jackman's a cockosaurus, dude.
There's not many people in Hollywood that would surprise me if they said that. And think about this for a second. Who's a big tough? The Rock? No, I wouldn't be surprised.
You wouldn't be surprised if they came out and were like, I was sucking my cousin's dick.
No, The Rock. He's not all that good of an actor. Like, how does a guy like that get to be fucking #1 box office guy for a minute?
Only because of wrestling. That's it. There's no other reason why he became who he is besides the wrestling.
Can you explain that phenomena? By the way, the latest WrestleMania had 114% more viewers than any other WrestleMania. It just keeps getting bigger.
They have gotten so good at marketing. The only reason why Logan Paul is a wrestler is because of the audience that Logan Paul has. And now that young boy who watches wrestling? Young men. And then also the guys that used to be young men that used to watch wrestling.
Sadder older fellas watch too.
So the fact that you got Logan Paul in there, he brings a whole new following to it, right? Because he's a content creator. And then they've done such a good job at bringing on people to the show. Like I Show Speed. Like we don't know who the fuck he is, but he's a Twitch streamer that has millions and millions of followers, and people watch him live every day. They brought him on to the show,
really?
and like they include these people in the performances, so that people want to watch it. You know.
That's smart.
Yeah, look, and people look. Our followers watched it all weekend. I watched WrestleMania this weekend. I watched it all weekend.
They also have a new reality show coming out. I forget what it's called, but it's WWE, and it's in the writer's room. It actually takes you inside the writer's room and shows how they come up with the storylines and shit, which is so far removed from when I was a kid, and they were desperately protecting the fact, oh, no, it's real, it's real, it's real, it's real. Now they're just like, it's completely gone
Ever since that documentary with Vince McMahon, it really gave a big insight into it, and I think they're playing into it. And also, again, it's an entertainment network. That's what they do, and that's what they used to be so good at, and now they've gotten good at it again, I guess. But before, I think the storylines were good. I don't know if it's the storylines now as much as it is the cameos they have. Yeah. So many. All you see is these different guys every week there. And now who's that guy? Pat McAfee. Pat McAfee's the fucking broadcaster.
Is he really? Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you know what? It is no different than reality. It's the perfect reality TV.
Yeah.
It's all scripted anyway.
Yeah.
Wow. And you know, what's the difference? Because I was going to say, well, I mean, the ends are rigged and the winners are rigged. I'm like, well, I watch football.
Yeah.
I mean, would you, if there was proof, you had proof, the NFL came out and admitted, yes, we fixed the games, we rigged the games, we figure out who we want to win the Super Bowl at the beginning of the year. Would you still watch?
Only if it was on in restaurants that I'm at. No, I wouldn't. No, I would not make a point to watch that.
No, they would lose. Yeah, okay. Because why is that different, I wonder? I mean, because I would not spend any money on that ever again.
And Stephanie's asking if there's storylines. Yeah, there's story. Like Vince McMahon used to draw up storylines just so he can make out and sleep with other women and make it okay to his wife. But he did it, and he wrote these storylines and scripted these things so he could fucking basically sexually assault people legally.
Just like kind of what that fat pervert did at Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
He was a foot fetish guy, so he would write into scenes, you know, someone takes their shoes off or whatever he was into, he would write that into the thing. Oh, so-and-so needs a massage. Yeah. Disgusting. Did you see the video where Shaq got the shits live on television?
No. I will say this, though. When I was in Costa Rica, I ate so much fruit, and apparently the food there is so much different that I was shitting out things from 10 years ago. My bowel movements. I'll tell you this, too. My leg has been inflamed ever since I got back, but when I was there, I was climbing mountains and walking trails, and nothing hurt on my body. My shoulder didn't hurt. My legs didn't hurt. As soon as I got back, I started eating the food here again. It started hurting again. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Really?
This don't make no sense.
Well, same in Turks. The food just tastes cleaner there.
It was. The oils were, everything's cleaner. Isn't it crazy? My inflammation went away when I was there, but now it's like back.
So this is inflammation you had before?
Yeah, when I was,
Oh, wow. That's crazy. Well, all right. Well, I think we've all been in the situation somewhere important and we had to take a shit. This is the best pregame, postgame studio show. Isn't this great? Yeah. They're all just so funny. And Shaq just like says, fuck it. You got to shit. You got to shit.
The other thing about Kawhi is, you know, you all right, big fella? Catching a crap?
Catching a crap.
Go ahead. Keep talking, Jeff.
Yeah, we're on TV.
I know what we're doing. Go aheed.
Yeah, that's that olive oil you've been drinking.
I know.
Hey, take some matches with you.
He said olive oil you've been drinking. I know, man. I know.
TV. Look at how he's walking. We've all been here.
You all right, big fella? Catching a crap?
He said no. I'm catching a crap.
Go ahead. Keep talking, Jeff. Yeah, we on TV. I know what we doing. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's that olive oil you've been drinking.
I know. Hey, take some matches with you.
I know what we're doing. I know.
Hey, listen, he couldn't hold it.
can't hold it.
After 40, you can't hold it no more.
That's a first.
You can't hold it.
Unless
hold
he's
it no
got
more after
something.
40.
That wasn't something planned, was it?
No,
That was not
at all.
planned.
Hey, listen, he was in the back talking about he's going to drink alcohol to clear up his
No,
gut.
he's been drinking the olive oil.
You know what?
Olive oil to clean his gut. It's cleaning his gut.
I did not like his gait as he left. That was not a typical walk right there.
Hey, he been drinking. He says he read somewhere if you drink a
Shot of
of olive oil.
Yeah.
I saw
Good for
them
you.
doing that the other day in the makeup room.
They've been doing it. They're gonna do it. You have to do it for 2 weeks.
No,
And
well,
it's
you're
supposed
going to miss a lot of airtime then.
Hey, listen,
Listen, I just hope we got enough matches
Listen,
around
Chuck.
here.
please turn his mic off. That's all.
That's another issue.
Hey, somebody go get some lighters.
Oh my God!
All right, yeah, let's.
You can't even. You can't.
How do
even
we
make this up.
segue from that?
You can't even make. You can't even.
No,
do that. You
no,
can't
that's,
make this up.
That's
What I was going to say about Kawhi, I heard he has before he goes.
That's
we
a
need to get
slam
the-
dunk.
He reminds. Oh, here he is. So
We don't need the basketball.
Oh, look at his face. Go back. Go back to
wait.
that replay. Go back to the replay of his face. That's hilarious, dude. Like when he found out.
Okay, fuck. Let me go back.
Also, I have been doing that too, taking a shot. Well, when I remember, I take a shot of olive oil every day.
How's that been working?
Great.
Did it
Very
start
good.
when you did you have to take the shits when you started doing it too?
I eat so much stuff that makes me shit, man. I don't know what makes me shit, but something does. Yeah, make that big again. Look at his face. Watch.
See this again.
if the Nuggets cannot win one of this next couple games, this year is going to be
and
quick.
you can't underestimate the other thing about Kawhi is what I.
You all right, big
Is that
fella?
what you wanted to see?
catch
That?
it.
No. Keep fast forward because they showed his face. Like they showed.
Oh.
It was his face when he did it.
Something planned, was
No,
it?
keep going. Keep going. It's towards the
Hey,
end.
listen.
Doing that the other day in the makeup room.
They've been,
That's
Keep
another
going, keep
issue.
going.
hey, somebody go
Oh,
get
yeah,
some
after this,
lighters.
after this.
Oh my God!
All right, yeah, let's.
You can't even. You can't.
How
even
do we
make this up.
segue from
No,
that?
keep going. Go a little further. It's after the little
that's-
the breakdown.
What I was gonna say about
It's after
this thing, I
that.
was-
See that little
he reminds
slide?
me-
Yeah, after there you go. Look,
Yeah.
I see that face.
watch this walk. Watch how he walks. Watch.
Now he's lifting.
There was the gate.
Number one, drinking that water.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he's back on the show. What is
Drinking that
it?
water.
You couldn't.
Drinking that water, huh?
Chuck, stop talking so damn much. What do you mean? Finish your point so we can go to break. We waiting on you, fool. I'm sitting here like, shut the hell up and hurry up. Sorry about that, America. Number one, Ernie.
Okay.
Thanks for sharing.
I don't need any more details.
He
than
said he
that.
went number one. Yeah,
But like
right.
your hands look dry though.
Let me guess.
Oh my
Your
God,
thing's
that's
great.
funny.
I love that. I love that show. That show's the best sports show there is, I think, right? That group of guys, that ragtag group of guys, they're so. When it comes to Shaq and Chuck making fun of each other, you know what I mean?
There's nothing like it, man. All right, I got a listener D-bag. Let me find the stuff. Let me find the D-bag thing because Jay had to take off. He says traffic is so bad there.
Yeah, I
in
would
Dallas.
imagine. I would imagine Dallas is bad, but
Yeah.
the fact that they have him by the airport doesn't make it fucking any better.
Yeah, no shit. Yeah, why wouldn't you put him if he's got to be there every day?
Why don't you put him next to the fucking venue and then don't have him rent a car? That's cheaper.
It makes no fucking sense. Anyway. All right, this is from Jess. Let me see. Jess Costanzo. Maybe I wasn't supposed to say that all, but she got a hold of us on our Instagram. Hi, hope you guys had a nice Easter. Could you tell me if I'm a D-bag? I'm a new mom to a 2-month-old, and while I'm pretty relaxed about people holding him, my husband's more cautious. Since he's our baby, I try to respect his wishes. At my family's Easter, my husband asked me to have anyone who wanted to hold the baby wash their hands. And even if they said they already had, ask them to wash again. When I asked this of my stepdad, he refused, huffed and puffed, saying he wouldn't wash them again, and got upset about not getting to hold the baby. It's soap and water, not a blood oath. Just wash your hands again. Am I the D-bag for enforcing it, or is he for throwing a hissy fit over hygiene?
I hate this shit. I hate when fucking relatives think that they're the parents. Like fucking, this is my wish. I'm the parent. You're no longer a parent. You're no longer this child's parent. This is my kid. Go wash your. This is my wish. Go wash your fucking hands. I remember we would ask when Lex was a newborn baby. We'd ask people not to kiss him because people want to kiss him, and babies can get really fucking sick if you kiss them, right?
Yeah.
Don't kiss my fucking kid. Keep your fucking face away from him. No, I said no. Stop it. This is my wish. I'm a new parent. It's my new child. Let me fucking no, not a d-bag at all. That's a fucking stepdad's a d-bag, 100%.
I probably would have been even nervous if I had a kid to let people hold him, even though I don't know what I'm doing. I still like it's my first one. It's like I just bought, like, you know, when you were a kid and you got your bike or your first football and you were like, oh, remember if you're playing catch with a brand new football that you worked hard to buy, and like somebody you're throwing it in the street and they make a bad pass and it gets all scuffed up, you're so fucking pissed off. Don't drop my baby. Don't drop my baby.
Also, like when kids like, I want to hold you. Oh, can I hold him? And the kid's like fucking 5, and you're like, I don't know. You gotta sit down, little motherfucker. You can't stand up and hold my kid. But also at the same time, I see people saying, but he already washed him. How do you know that? How do you know stepdad's not just being a fucking dick? Like, I want to see you wash your hands.
Right.
And as me, I'm gonna say okay. Or if I don't want to wash my hands, I don't really care to carry your kid.
Well, I mean, you guys get sick quite often because of your kids. So, but shouldn't he want to wash his hands, or at least after holding the baby? Because aren't babies germ factories, or is that just when they're toddlers?
I don't think at that age. I think when they're around other kids a lot. But I think you don't know that he washed his hands, and but you don't want germs build immunity, but not as a fucking newborn. You don't want your kid being sick, Dawn. As a newborn, you don't want a newborn baby getting sick.
Yeah, Forbidden Ball says your husband is a D-bag and bitch. Babies need germs.
Yes, 2 months old a 2-month-old does not need to be exposed to germs yet to build immunity. That's way too young.
George Schaub Van Dam says twice is too much. Kids need to fight off germs. Same thing.
Yeah, but not at that age. Yes, kids, school age kids need to fight off germs. Not a 2-month-old baby.
Dawn says, but he already washed them and you wanted him to wash them again? Nah, I probably wouldn't either.
Well, then don't touch the baby. What's the big deal with washing your hands just to make someone feel comfortable?
Right. It's her kid.
They fucking, first of all, lack of sleep. It's a new child. They're fucking anxious. Make it easy for them. Make it easy for them. Just wash your hands. You know what you say? No problem.
Right. Or
that's it. It takes 2 seconds.
Or if you don't want to wash your hands, just go, oh, no, that's all right. I don't want to go way back into the kitchen. But that's fine. But don't cry about it.
Just say no.
Because
if you really wanted to hold that baby, you just do it.
Right. I guess you didn't want to hold him that bad. Just go wash your hands again. What's this big fucking deal? Or say, hey, how about this Purell? A lot of people have Purell.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
100%.
Just give it a couple squirts, whatever. Yeah,
stepdads, step-grandpas, some of them. I mean, there's some good stepdads out there, but a lot of them are just fucking, ugh.
Let's see. Not a D-bag from Barbie. Sal D. Leon says, not a D-bag, but your husband's needs to relax. Once you start daycare, get ready for him to be sick all the time.
He's 2 months old. He's not ready for fucking daycare yet. There's so much of a difference.
So it's not like Jessica was okay with it, but she was just, capitulating to the husband who wanted it twice.
The baby's 2 months old.
Yeah,
it's not. Everyone keeps saying give it immunity. No, not yet. Because to 2 months old, you're sucking the snot out with a fucking nozzle, and you're fucking using. Yeah, you got this thing. You put it in its nose and you suck out the snot. You don't want that fucking
shit. With your mouth?
Yes. Yeah.
I've siphoned gas out of a car. Sometimes you get gas in your mouth.
No, this one has a little preventative filter.
Oh, God. Thank God. Michaela the D-bag says, not a D-bag, but I don't know. If I'd be like, wash them again, that's a little over the top in my opinion. And I've gone through this, seeing my baby is 8 months old, LOL.
Jersey girl said her 3-week-old daughter got the flu and almost ended up in the hospital. It was horrible. Yeah, that's too young. Your immunity's not there yet. You're not there yet. They tell you that kids can't fly until a certain age. I think it's 6 or they don't want you to fly at a certain age because of kids getting sick. They won't let a kid on a cruise until after 7 months, 6 months because of sicknesses.
If my baby's skull isn't solid yet, wash your hands.
Yeah. And it's not that hard. Who cares? Yeah, I did it already. Yeah, can you please do it again so I know for sure? Because if you did it already, when did you do it? It's null and void. I want you to do it right before you touch my kid.
I didn't care who held my son either, says Kyla. Only if they were changing his diaper or feeding. Holding, didn't care too much. Wait, you cared if they were changing the diaper, but not if they were holding him? That's a little weird. But, yeah, you know what? Jessica, it looks like you are
not a D-bag.
Congratulations.
No. Your fucking stepdad's a D-bag.
Did you have eco guilt yesterday?
No, fuck that.
I read some stupid, because it was Earth Day, I read some stupid article that people, the average American spends like one time a week, a moment a week with eco guilt. And I was like,
you have factories and plants out there fucking shit up, and you think you think I'm the guilty one? You have whole factories out there shooting shit up into the sky daily, and you think I should have eco guilt?
Yeah.
Nah.
People saying like, geez, I threw that away and I could have recycled. Well, recycling's a big scam anyway, and it all gets thrown into the garbage.
There's been a lot of people getting caught doing that. A lot of garbage companies got caught.
They did, yeah. Well, everybody does it.
It sucked. That's another thing about Costa Rica that sucked is I was walking down the beach, and I'm looking, and you see all the trash that gets washed up in high tide, and it's like, man, look at all this shit.
So that's kind of dirty. Is it like India dirty with the garbage?
No, not that dirty.
Oh.
But there's some plastic. There's plastic, you know?
Some of those fucking exotic places are the dirtiest, filthiest places on Earth.
But it's not their fault. This plastic has been in the ocean for a long time. You can tell
it
it was just washed ashore. Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, let's do a little of this.
And now, from a location unknown for his safety, it's Kane with the Not Quite News.
Finally, Corey, the FDA phasing out the use of artificial dyes by the end of next year.
Wow. Why did it take so long? You can use all kinds of shit to make colors. Turmeric and all these other things make colors.
A lot of colorful snacks. Probably not going to taste the same, or at least look the same. But you know,
it's going to taste exactly the same. These dyes don't make it taste any different.
That's right. It's only for your perception.
Yes.
Right? Oh, that cherry's got to be more cherry because it's redder than this.
These candies could be no color at all, and it still tastes delicious.
So like Flamin' Hot Cheetos, Mountain Dew, Baja Blast, Skittles, M&M, all of this stuff. Finally. Why does it have to taste?
But you know what's crazy is there's another brand that makes Flaming Hot Cheetos. It tastes the exact same. It looks. I'm sorry, Flaming Hot Takis. It looks the exact same, and it's the same exact color, but it's made with turmeric. Like the coloring's made with turmeric. So.
Oh shit. Okay. Speaking
it's
of
just
colors,
cost effective. It's just cheaper for them to make this synthetic shit.
Scientists figured out how to see a completely new color called Olo.
That blue color?
It's a color that humans have never seen before. But the only way to see it is if they shoot a laser into your eye. Would you be down?
Nah, no, fuck you. I'm good.
You get to see a new color.
Nah, I'm good, dude.
It's a blue-green color. It's hard for me to imagine. And I know there's many, many colors that are invisible to the human eye, but isn't it hard to imagine? Like they say it's a blue-green color. Well, okay, well, how have we not seen that?
Yeah.
You can use X amount of blue and green and then change the amount and change the color. How have we not?
This sounds a little bit like they want to burn your retina off.
It's Bill Gates' plan.
Yeah.
This
sounds a little bit how like they give you eye cancer, you know?
Yeah, he wants to make us blind before he kills us so we can't see what they're doing. One carb-free day a week might be all you need.
Okay. That's easy. You can do that.
This is totally easy. Our bodies burn carbs first. They're easier to digest. When you eat them constantly, your body leans on them for energy instead of burning fat. So giving your system a carb-free day breaks that cycle.
Yeah.
Even one day a week helps, they say.
I see that. That's doable, but when people do that carb-free diet, man, I get bitchy. I get I'll notice I'll start to get lightheaded and shit. Like I'm like, oh, I need that.
John Cena got a hair transplant because he was bullied.
Oh.
See, when he wrestles, he can't hide it. He has that thing on the back of his head. Yeah. Right? And he said, you guys made me feel small and you embarrassed me. You all don't know.
Oh, you made me feel small. Shut up.
Because because fans chant stuff, and whatever, and tweet him stuff. He says, "You chant and make me feel small, and you embarrass me. Y'all don't know what that's like. This is straight up bullying. That's just not cool. I don't like it. So thank you for bullying me into getting surgical hair replacement. That's how far y'all push me. Thank you for being so aware of my needs and emotions because you guys rip me to shreds for a genetic problem that I can't control."
Is that real? Or is he playing a bit?
That's the question.
Is that real? Or is he doing...
Leading into the wrestling thing.
Leading into the fucking whole...
Is he a bad guy or a
Is he
good
gonna
guy?
be a bad guy? Yeah, I don't know. What do they call that? A heel? Is he the heel now?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because if that's real, you pussy. Because you are a multi-million-dollar wrestler and actor now. And you know what you got yourself into. That is what wrestling fans do. And they don't do it because they're being serious. A lot of times they do it just to fucking do it because they're part of the show.
Yeah. Now, he is a bad guy these days, it says. Okay. So
that makes more sense. That makes it like...
yeah, I know, but
it's just funny how they turn into heels, though. Isn't it funny how they all turn into the bad guy? Hulk Hogan was the first one. He was the first one that did it, yeah.
Was he?
He was the first one to go from good guy to bad guy, I think.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's when he went to NWO and when he was like fucking, yeah.
Well,
started wearing black instead of orange.
I completely forgot to write jokes.
Let's try to make some.
You want to try to make some?
Yeah.
All right, let's try that. I do have a couple of. All right, so these will be really bad jokes.
It's now time for
You ever seen a grown man naked?
Kane and Corey's really bad jokes.
Yeah, baby, yeah.
I do have a few setups that I was going to write jokes for. San Francisco radio station played 24 hours of nature sounds for Earth Day.
Yeah, because you can't go outside there and hear nature sounds because all you hear is.
I was going to say something generic like, still better to listen to than Creed. But
Yeah,
But I like Creed now.
Yeah, Creed's great, dude.
A Nebraska man named Lord was busted for his third DUI. Lord.
His mom named him that just so she could say, "Oh my Lord," over and over and over again, without taking the Lord's name in vain.
Sounds like somebody enjoyed a little too much blood of himself. Hey, we're trying. This is actually kind of fun.
Yeah.
A man accused of vandalizing Teslas in Minneapolis might not face charges.
Man accused of vandalizing Teslas.
Actually, you know what? No, this is a story that already has an ending. He damaged $20,000 worth of, and he's a government employee. He scraped $20,000 worth of damage into Teslas, and they let him off because the fucking DA in Minneapolis is so woke. She's like, oh, it's better this way. They let $20,000 in damage, and they let him. They had him on camera because those cars have cameras. Yeah, I don't know.
And they let him do it? You can't let someone. What if that was a Mexican guy? Deport him. He's got to go back. He's a fucking villain. What if that was a fucking dude? Because he's a
make
fucking.
him leave. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Wasn't that fucking crazy? Let's see. What else do I like? Fire Festival 2 has been postponed indefinitely.
They already had Fire Festival 2. It was fucking the Palisades.
Wow.
That was dark.
Let's see. William Shakespeare's birthday today. I got nothing for that.
To be or not to be, 253.
And, we got to end on this one because I think we're going to have a match. Sydney Sweeney got a puppy.
She's had sweater puppies for a while now.
That is it. All right.
Goodbye, everybody.
What's your schedule for the week? I heard you say you got to.
I'm here tomorrow, but I leave Friday. Friday morning, I'm gone.
All right. Should we
And then
get
I'm back
Kevin
next
Kenny
week.
a call?
If you want, but I'm back all next week. I don't leave any
All next week?
Yeah.
Sweet. All right.
Goodbye, everybody.